Hello and welcome to Tizo Guitar. My name is Tyler Griffiths, and in this week's lesson, I'm going to be showing you how to play Leave the Door Open by Silk Sonic, aka Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. Now this song is all over the radio, and for good reason. They definitely captured that iconic 70s soul sound. As always, tabs for this lesson and others will be available on my Patreon page, as well as some advice for beginner and intermediate guitarists. This lesson will cover a simplified version of the song, but the tab features much more of the details, including what I call the la 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 part, as well as the key change and the outro. So definitely check out the tab if you want to learn all those parts as well. Anywho, you know what time it is. Go ahead and grab your guitar and let's get to it. Alright, so I'll be teaching this song in 3 sections, starting with the verse. We're in the key of C major, and the first thing we need to do is learn a few triad shapes. The first shape is this bottom portion of an F major 7 chord. We're on frets 9 and 10, and it sounds like this. The next shape is the bottom portion of an E minor 7 chord. We're on frets 7 through 9, and it sounds like this. Next we have an A minor triad played on frets 5 and 7, which sound like this. And our fourth and final chord shape will be a C major triad on frets 8 through 10, which sound like this. Alright, now that we've got our chord shapes memorized, let's get into the strum pattern. If you have a metronome, make sure it's set to 4/4 time and a comfortable BPM for you. If you don't have a metronome, bruh. I'm just kidding. If you don't have a metronome, there are plenty of free metronome apps. Just do a quick Google search, I'm sure you can find one. For most of the verse, we're going to be strumming the chords on the 3rd beat of each measure. There are a few parts where we do break that pattern. For those who have access to the tab, this would be measures 8, 15, and 16. I'll play the first half of the verse slowly, and I want you to take note of where the rhythm change occurs. So you can see that once we get back to that F major 7, we're playing this almost chord triplet thing that leads us into the second half of the verse, which I'll play for you now, slowly. As you saw, we're playing the A minor, E minor 7, and C major chords one time each before ending on that F major 7 chord triplet, we'll call it. If you need a break, feel free to pause the video here, stand up, stretch it out. Maybe you could like this video, you could hit the subscribe button, and maybe click the bell to be notified when a new video is uploaded. I don't know, whatever works for you at home. But if you're good to go, we can get into this pre-chorus. All we're going to need are just a few more chord shapes. The first is an E flat major 7 on the 6th fret, which sounds like this. Next we have an A flat major 7 on the 4th fret, which sounds like this. Up next we have a G minor 7 on the 3rd fret, which sounds like this. Followed by an F minor 7 on the 1st fret, which sounds like this. And our final chord is an F over G on the 3rd fret, which sounds like this. Okay, so now we know all the chords. For the strum pattern, we're going to spend 3 measures each on those first 2 chords. Then we're going to walk up for the next 3 chords, and then end on our turnaround chord. If none of that made any sense to you, don't worry. I'll demonstrate slowly right now. sure to practice with the song to get the timing down. Moving on to the chorus, we only need 3 more chord shapes. The first is F major 7. This time it's on the 1st fret, and it sounds like this. Next is C major 7 on the 3rd fret, which sounds like this. And the final chord is a D flat diminished 7, played on the 4th fret, which sounds like this. Alright, so we've got the chords, now all we need is the strum pattern. The good news is that half of the chorus is pretty much identical to the verse, so we already have a really good head start. We're going to start out with the progression from the verse, we're going to build momentum on the F major 7 and the F over G, and then we're going to finish out on the final 2 chords. Once again, I'll demonstrate slowly. That's all for this week's lesson. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and click the bell so you're notified when a new video drops. And if you love R&B guitar and you're looking for more personal instruction, I do offer private lessons on Zoom. Be sure to check out the description for more details. Thank you so much for watching, and until next week, keep practicing, keep growing, and take care.